Alright, today I'm going to show you sode with my friend Sam Lefkowitz over here. I'm going to go into depth a little bit as opposed to usual. So right side versus right side, commonly left hand post, right? This happens all the time. It shouldn't, but this is sort of a 50-50 position. And we're both trying to stop the shoulder from making the turn to the dominant side. Okay? So this is a prime time opportunity to go for a sode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the classic sode grip over here. Classic sode grip. And you see a lot of the times people just basically lift this hand up, hand comes off, and then go underneath for sode. You see this all the time, but it's very difficult to get this hand off, right? So this is some tricks to get the sleeve off. Okay, for those of you who've never seen sode, I'm just going to show you sode straight up here. Go underneath, drop the shoulder, and I take him over. Okay, very basic sode. So he's posted on his hand. If the arm is completely straight, it's not going to be so difficult for me to elevate this hand, okay? So I'm going to have my hand, the bottom of my hand down on that wrist. I'm going to go sort of in an upward angle. I'm going to press my body down, and then I'm going to turn, okay, in order to take my hand off, okay? If his hand is absolutely straight, it's a little bit easier because there's not a lot of give. Once he creates a small little bend in this elbow here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, right? Because he's going to keep the wrist tight. And then just the angle of the arm is going to be making it very difficult for me to take that hand off, okay? In this situation, what I want to do is I want to step back to extend the hand, and now the hand is straight, and then I can take this hand off a lot better, okay? And notice when I bring this wrist down up underneath, I'm using my strong pressing muscles against his wrist, okay? His wrist is not so strong, arm is straight, boom, I can take that hand off, okay? Another method that I like to do when the elbow's a little bit bent and it's very difficult for me to go straight, don't let me lift the hand, difficult, is I'm going to pull this hand to the side and create a bend in his wrist, okay? Hold on tight, right? Create a bend in his wrist, and once I'm able to pull the wrist to the side and there's bend in his wrist, now I could put a little bit of upward force and then take the hand off, okay? So in one motion, it's to the side and then up, side and up, okay? Wrist is straight, go side, the wrist bends, and then I take the wrist onto that weak angle, okay? He's holding on tight, elbow bent. I can't go straight up, so I go side, up, and then I throw my hips across for the sode, okay? So we have sort of 2 or 3 scenarios for sode, and the last one is when he really bends his elbow tight, and then it's going to be very difficult. Don't let me lift this elbow. It's going to be very difficult. I go to the side, it's not coming off to let me do it. I provide that upward lift. I go up and through, I go up over the back, okay? It's really important once I have the back here that I don't let go and try to grab the sleeve from underneath, because then he's going to throw his hand over and we're in dead even position, okay? So from here I go over the shoulder and I control. And now I'm in dominant right side position. I could go kouchi, I could go ochi. Here's my turn throws one. Huge hook. Right? So now we have 3 or 4 different scenarios. Right side versus right side, attacking this posting hand, okay? Straight hand, I could go direct sode. Slight bend, it's a little bit more difficult, so I could pull the shoulder back, right? I could even make him step circle, attack. I could create a bend in the wrist, go sode. Or if the elbow's really bent, I could face sode, go over the back, go for the sleeve, okay? Now, when you're attacking sode all to the one side, right, he's going to be very aware of this, and it'll be very difficult to throw him with this, right? So a lot of the times what I like to do is I also like to do sode from right side versus right side from this sleeve, okay? I went sode this way a few times, now I'm going to go sode the opposite way. I've successfully cut this hand, and he's going to want to return this hand to the lapel here, okay? He's returning, I release, and I parry this hand over the shoulder, and this is when I pivot off of this front leg, and I cross my wrist, okay? Take the hand off, he's coming, parry, over, and attacking sode, okay? So get from another angle. Right versus right, I improve position, kouchi. Okay, he's coming for the lapel, right up and through, big sode for me, right? And a lot of the times you see people do this at the high level. When you go for sode here, once you trap the person here, people throw their entire bodies forward. Once they elevate, and then you do a front flip on the opponent, making sure that Sam lands flat on his back. Right? And all these techniques don't exist in isolation, they all work together, right? So when I'm fighting right side versus right side, if I get the sleeve perfect, and I'm trying to look for over the back, underneath, ippon senagi, looking for that sode, okay? He won't let me get this hand posting on the hand. If he returns, there I'm going for sode position, okay? Some people wait for this hand to come to the lapel, and then they catch it, go sode. Some people go fake sode and sodogari, right? Lots of different options. But when the person posts on their hand, we're dead even, okay? I want to take this hand off, not gonna be easy. I decided to attack this, okay? Maybe I fake sode, see what he does. If he bends his elbow, maybe you gotta go, okay? I circle, fake sode. Try to bend that wrist to the side, go sode, I'm going to sode. Oh. Okay? So those are all my options for sode, right side versus right. Going this way,